enough with Link, I feel like.
For young Link, I mean, they have to get one of their like big like up B or like
the smash attack.
Not even that, but like a boomerang, you know?
Yeah.
And ooh, that was a super ballsy F smash right there.
Okay, it was a good grab right there. Kyros actually doing really well with the neutral here. Oh, okay, Dom jumping right into it. Oh, the platform stopped his down air. Oh!
Catches the landing with up air. That'll do it.
All right, I like it. I like it. Kyros got a pretty good start to that first stock. T3 Dom, however, just whipping it back. Really good catch right there at the ledge, keeping him there. That's going to be the hard part. The hard part for dealing with Dom is how do you get off the ledge?
All right.
The more he finds his way in, the better.
Yeah.
But still, easier said than done.
And I like that fadeaway, trying to get the seal to drop in order to go for the back air.
That's kind of tricky. You see that jab and the grappling hook?
Yeah.
Ooh, tag. That was kind of nice.
Nah, because if it was an unexperienced player, they would have died for that. Just because sometimes, especially when you're Richter, when you tech off the side like that, if you up B immediately and you're not facing towards the ledge, you don't snap backwards. So you could accidentally SC because of that.
Right. It's actually looking really rough for Dom.
All right.
Okay.
Finally gets the forward tilt.
Yeah, but he's at 115. I mean, I guess if Young Link really struggles to find the kill here, then he didn't.
Yeah, I mean, that up smash, it'll barely do it, but it does it.
I mean, the rage could have worked in Dom's favor. He kind of needed that.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing them deploy the holy water at the ledge, though. It's kind of interesting.
I mean, it's one of those things that because Young Link has a tether, it can be hard to throw out the holy water in order to get the edge guard. And therefore, it might just be better just to throw an attack and then just try to catch an immediate option instead.
Right. Okay, makes sense.
Like, see how like he doesn't have enough time to like set up a holy water?
Right, so instead he just goes ahead and positions himself.
Yeah.
That's pretty smart. Okay, good falling back air. Trying to find an angle, but he's not able to find an answer. It looks like Kyros might actually find the first game. Question mark.
And now we see him just trying to throw out all these back airs, trying to get something to connect. And I like that.
Down tilt kill?
Yeah, I mean, he got it at the ledge, and you know what? That's one of those mix-ups where, like, if you know your opponent's gonna jump, you can go for that, nair at the ledge, right? Try to drag him down into that down tilt. The other thing that you can do is that sometimes, like, if you get that down tilt at the ledge, you can go for down tilt, and then the second half of the down tilt, send them out of stage, and if they're at, like, 40-50-ish%, you can go for a fair afterwards to try to get the kill.
Right. This time employing that good DI and not that odd DI from last time.
I mean... Oh,
air on shield. That was a little risky. Good air dodge back. Gets back to the stage.
And I'm surprised Kyros didn't try to go in for the nair off stage just to try to get the kill.
Right. Yeah. He's got 0%. So this is if Dom's gonna get back in this game, he needs to absolutely focus up and actually get this. But there's no way with that down air. I love the expression on his face. He's got that snarl right there.
Yeah. Dude, Young Link there is probably like the best of the, like going straight down kind of dares, right? It is the best one. As Young Link, like, you have so much drift with it, you have zero end lag, you can combo off of it. Like, there is just so much that down air does for Young Link, and it's less like, unless you had like an amazing like out of shield option, you are not punishing that move.
Nah, it's like everything that Young Link does is super safe. Yeah. Still getting into game number 2, right back to PlayStation 2 Pokemon Stadium. Let's go.
Well, that was the other interesting that we didn't see a lot from the matchup is we didn't see a whole lot of cross in the matchup.
Exactly, that's what I was about to say. That's like T3 Dom's religion, just putting that cross out there.
I mean, it's one of those things where, like, because Boomerang is so much faster, and even if you throw out cross, like, Boomerang kind of beats it out. So it's one of those things where, like, he might want to throw out cross, but either the Boomerang or the arrow will kind of beat it out.
Right, just no point to it. Yeah. Which, happy to see that it's being employed more this time around. But it's like both players kind of forgot about it. Like, we didn't see much Boomerang from Kyros. we didn't see any cross from Dom. And see, now he's making the setups with the Holy Water. Like, we didn't see any of that last game. It's like almost as if both players kind of like gentlemen in between this.
Can I do this? No, they did have a bet earlier where Dom was trying to see if he could win a game without using any projectiles.
Are you kidding? This whole time it's been a bet.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kyros said like, hey, you're carried. I bet you can beat me without the projectiles.
Yeah, without pressing B.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That's funny though.
I didn't think he'd do it in brackets, but now that I bring it up, like, oh yeah, that. But that just goes to show you like the skill of Dom's like fundamentals. You know, just using aerials, using those special moves, and he was able to keep it fairly competitive too.
Still finding out that good up air. This is actually really interesting that Kyros been in there. I like the downer off the bomb though.
Yeah, but I mean that could have been extremely bad because if that bomb connected, that would have been death because that would have been a bomb into fair.
That cross actually crossed me up even. I didn't expect that to get a kill afterward.
Ooh, dash attack.
Ah, I thought he was sniping him.
Yeah.
Ducking right under that cross.
Yeah, doesn't fall for it. I like that. Fades back, you know, doesn't really force the situation. And because he faded back, he was able to get the holy water in position for it to kill. But, oh, barely avoids the up air right there.
Yeah, like we were talking about, that down air is so nasty. Okay, but good up B out of shield. Dom really playing these defensive options.
Yeah. And we saw Dom going for the down smash right there, kind of hoping that he would try to roll out of the holy fire.
Once again, good up Bs. He's getting a lot of good mileage out of that, actually. Good percentage.
Oh, that's an unfortunate SD. You know what? Dom will take that all the way he can.
As they say in SoCal and any Smash Bros. Event, we take those. Oh, okay. Good boomerang. Dom already at 60%. He's got a little bit of ground to make up, but it's closer than it was last game.
All right, no double jump.
You know, I got a feeling we haven't seen the axe once. Like I feel like maybe he's just saving it, waiting for a kill.
I mean, the axe is one of those moves where like it doesn't really kill until like 130-ish%, and the only time you're throwing it out in neutral is if you're trying to get like an edge guard situation.
Right, to catch him jumping.
Right.
Okay, good up B, no death.
Yeah, excellent DI on Kyros' part.
Right. Oh, see, look, there's the axe.
Oh no, but he unfortunately SDs.
Drops too low.
I think maybe he got scared from the axe. Maybe he thought he had a double jump, or he tried to pull out a bomb and it just didn't explode in time. But I mean, yeah, I mean Dom, you know, threw out the scary option and Kyros blinked first.
Yeah, no, that's it. Game of chicken. But that's what's going to go ahead and cost a good game. Each player, one breadstick apiece. It's kind of interesting after seeing the adaptations. He definitely goes ahead and can now say, oh, he's carried by just pressing B.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that was Kyros' game to win until right up till like the second stock where he SD'd, and then like, I don't know, I just guess he fumbled a little bit at the end.
Yeah, Kyros was winning a neutral there, but it's... the screen's definitely a lot more chaotic than it was in that first game where they weren't throwing projectiles at each other. You got the boomerang, got the cross, got arrows. We now got a different Young Link skin now. So blue Young Link actually gonna make all the difference? Time will tell.
Yeah. All right, and yeah, just holding in neutral, you know, he's just standing there menacingly.
I just thought it was really hilarious. He just literally just has a shield, he kind of just moves it up now. Come on, hit me, do it now.
Yeah.
Okay, good uppy out of shield. Dom really making use of that. Oh, okay, I almost thought like he could have gotten a lot more out of that, but he used the down smash, made sure that he got him hit.
Oh, he thought he would get popped up a little bit higher, tried going for an up smash instead.
Both percentage almost even. This game is pretty close.
All right, and boomerang into fair, that'll do it.
A good cleanup.
I wonder how, like, because, like, every Link does that, too. It's just, like, I wonder how they just, like, know the boomerang's gonna hit, you know?
I think it's just more like a thing of faith. They just guess that it's gonna hit and just...
They just know, like, hey, I'm not sure if it's gonna hit, but I believe it's going to.
Yes, exactly. They're just prepared for it to hit. Or it could be a reaction thing, but I'm not that good.
All right.
Maybe a good player can go ahead and actually comment that in the chat if you actually play Link. Do you just know? Are you psychic, or are you just planning for it?
Yeah.
It's just a gut feeling.
It's a gut feeling.
It's a gut feeling. The Roach chimes in and lets us know it's a gut feeling.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that could have been actually it. That kind of could have been nasty. But Dom making his way out of it. Okay. Not too bad.
All right.
Oh, I almost thought that he actually. Oh my God, is he
no,
dead? He's
yeah.
dead.
You know, the first time, like, okay, like, he can still make it back, but then the second bomb kind of, like, popped him out.
Yeah, like, nah, you ain't making it back. Ooh, okay, I like these custom combos. Only Dom ever does those kind of setups, which I love it.
All right, catches the roll on the platform. And yeah, just catches his landing. And
Oh,
up
is that death? It's
Yeah.
death! One down air is all it takes, and you can get something janky after it.
Right. I mean, he did it at a high enough position where even though, like, Kyros wasn't at too high of a percent, it's still connected for the kill. All right, there's
Okay,
an
good
air.
but he's off the stage. Dom trying to find his way back into this game.
All right. Ooh, I'm surprised that up B reached from all the way over there.
These angles too from the whip, actually.
And I like that.
Oh my God! We wanted to see it. You
Yeah.
know, you wanted to see it.
Oh.
Oh, the parry.
Oh, there's the air dodge.
Oh.
Good. Yeah.
I thought that was gonna be it. Both players going real try hard right now.
Right.
It's looking pretty sweaty. Both characters at even percent. But it's gonna be Dom that has the axe! The axe!
He tried kicking it away, but you know what? The hit blocks, that's not Link. That's not Link with the 3-foot pole legs that, like, disjoints everything. No, he hasn't grown up into those legs yet.
Nah, not even at all. That was absolutely insane. Looking like Kobe from down below. You like to see he hasn't used that axe like the entire time. I'm telling you, he saves it for that last stock on purpose.
Because I mean, here's the thing: it doesn't kill otherwise.
Yeah, right.
I've seen that axe hit somebody at like 160, 170, and it still doesn't kill him.
You're right. You're right. Okay.
Ooh.
Good start. I actually thought that was gonna hit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kyros thought it was gonna hit too.
Just because I want to say it right now. 2-3 Dom, first blood. But connecting with that first hit was pretty interesting.
All right, here we go. Down throw into Bear. And tried going for a boomerang extension. Unfortunately, the up B combo breaker kind of foiled that plan.
Kyros has a decent percent lead, not crazy.
Oh my God, he thought that down B was gonna connect, and so he went straight for the up smash charge.
Yeah, and if he'd done it, that would have been a nice early stock for him, perhaps.
Oh,
That was a really good angle on it too.
yeah. It was one of those things where, like, if he didn't release that arrow at the exact time, then he would have been caught by the holy fire.
Right. I don't know, but when you see it go fly off the side like that and into space, I just think of like a really old, outdated memes. You can go ahead and play the song in your head if you think of it.
Oh no, yeah, didn't get a good drift on the down air, so he couldn't really follow it up with anything.
Okay, really great setup using all his B buttons at his disposal. That B button probably looking really worn right about now. Oh, but he gets the cross!
Yeah.
What a great turnaround. Dom from the ledge uses the cross to put himself into the favorable up air.
Yeah, and people really do forget that, like, cross comes back. Like, the back hit of cross is infinitely better than the front hit of cross. You get combos off of it, it goes through projectiles, it goes through the stage. Like if back hit of cross was, like, as good as the front hit, like, if they made both of them the same properties, cross would be the best projectile in the game by far.
Oh, hands down. Still getting this. It's already looking almost pretty even. Kyros is pretty close, within 30%, you know?
All right.
But Dom has just been playing this neutral absolutely incredible. Shielding when he needs to, using his options out of shield, and this combo conversions off of a fire and the cross. But it's Kyros.
Oh.
Kyros, I really like that combo.
He really wanted it, tried following it up, but couldn't connect the last hit for the kill.
Right. Okay, a little bit of that projectile. Fire arrows just barely connecting.
We just see him just short hopping in neutral, you know, just hoping to jump in at him.
Oh, great drop down. He's got that ability to keep him at the ledge there.
I don't know if this is like an actual thing, but it definitely feels like when playing Belmont, like his back air has like a lot more like range than his forward air. Even though the animations like look about the same.
Yeah, that's not a kill. I'm surprised. That was absolutely a great exchange for Kyros.
To be fair, he was only at like 100% below the hit, and you know, like he is like one of the heaviest characters in the game. Like, he's heavier than Samus or just as heavy as Samus, to give you, like, a frame of reference of how heavy Belmont is.
Yeah, no, but Kyros is still turning around the neutral into his favor.
Alright. Here we go.
Oh my god! This guy is still one of the smartest players ever to pick up a controller. I love going and seeing that. He knows his angles.
Not even that, but just that, like, the fact that he's able to set up the things. Just because I've had players like throw out like cross and they just like kind of hope it hits, right? T3 Dom's the only one that I feel like throws it out with the intention of like, I'm gonna make it hit. Even this first hit, I'm gonna make the second hit.
I don't know, maybe I just feel like he's just so smart, he's just doing geometry in the middle of the fight. Like, A squared plus B squared equals C through. That's 3 hits, that's a combo, and it's death.
Right. Oh, wow, almost getting a kill right there, but unfortunately not going to be able to charge it up long enough for it to connect.
No.
All right.
He thought about it, didn't decide to go in, backing up. Great choice. You know, he's just picking and choosing his battles whenever he wants to go in.
All right.
Oh,
all right.
This is gonna be really rough. I don't know. He's gonna make it back, but how does he get off this ledge?
All right. Oh, air dodge. I mean, that's one way.
That is one way.
That is one way.
Oh, boom,
and
connection.
Oh no!
Oh, wow.
This is the edge guard. He really needs this kill. Can he find it?
There he does, and he finds it. And we're gonna go to game 5.
Yeah,
versus Kyros.
Threaded the needle on that bomb setup, and that was one of those things where like he knew Dom had to pick an option right there because the first bomb kind of catches normal getup. The second bomb catches if you're gonna hang, and because of where Kyros was positioned, if he rolled, then no, Kyros could have easily reacted with an up smash. So he know that like as soon as the second bomb kind of fell, like he had to pick an option.
It's going to be really interesting. Absolutely tense situation. Every single game has gone down to the last stock. We're going into game number 5. It started in 3, 2, 1. And the first thing that goes is a clash of projectiles. Both characters definitely super projectile heavy. It will be a clash of every single V button these two can use.
Alright. Oh, try catching it with the Nair. Unfortunately, doesn't have the disjoint of it to beat out the down air.
No.
I know that's like one of the things that Dom complains about, like with Belmont Nair, is that not only does it flicker, meaning that like there's sometimes where like the hitbox is active and sometimes the hitbox is not, but also the fact that like compared to like other moves of similar like thing like Palutena and like Ivy Nair, like it just like isn't as big as a hitbox.
Ooh, I like how he went underneath that arrow. This guy does, seriously, he probably does actual math in the middle of this. Sometimes it works out, and sometimes it's right, other times it gets just right there. Still, first thought, that's going to be really good for the improvement of T3 Dom.
Right. And I love that, you know, just short hopping and then like throwing out the bear at the last second.
Okay, good there.
Ooh, excellent tech roll right there just to avoid all the projectile setup.
Ooh, okay. Dom getting some pretty good extra credit on this. First shot really seemed to go his favor.
Oh, and you know, it jumps out of it in time, yeah. Here we go.
Oh no, he just missed!
Yeah. He believed that he would roll out of it. He didn't believe it would connect.
Sometimes that's what it is. The difference between Belmont mains and Link mains, you just gotta believe in those bombs.
Yeah. Belmont's just like, I don't want to believe in anything. I'm a demon hunter. I do not have the time to worry about fantasies.
All I believe in is my cross.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that was a really
the only thing he believes in is that whip. He's like, I know whip will kill. This whip will kill.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Like, I wonder if he'll ever go ahead and pull out that you know, the Twitter clip that he pulled out was just like, I dangled the freaking chain over the edge.
Oh, yeah, and look at that. That move is so safe on shield.
Wow, okay, great combo from Kyros. He's got some good percentage on it. It's still going.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Tried catching the air dodge. Unfortunately, just drifts far enough away to avoid the S smash.
So moving back and forth. T3 Dom trying to move the momentum into his favor, but not being able to quite find an opening.
All right, there's... Oh, no.
You thought he would follow up with it, too. I thought about it, too.
He thought about it, and he was just like, nah, I don't want this move to be staled.
Okay, hanging on the ledge.
Yeah. I mean, I like that, just dangling off the ledge right there to avoid, potentially dying. All right.
That was a really good setup. Kyros really wanted that.
All right. Up B. That's nice damage. I feel like at this point, you just go for the damage just because, you're already at 150. You're going to die anytime soon.
Oh my god! That was commanding! Absolutely definite. Dom absolutely dominated.
That was the, I got the perfect holy fire. You are not escaping this there.
He's like, all right, game, set,
match. I'm either gonna 2-frame you, or the fire's gonna hit you, and I'm gonna spike you anyways. You are checkmated at that point.
Well, now?
Yeah. All right, so going ahead and setting up for the replay. Let's go and see the highlights of it. All
right.
I gotta love this kind of things that only we can offer right there. Okay, gets the first down air, and then the up B.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, the number 1 and 2 seed are winners finals.
It's really great to go and see
that means we see this really good, so
both
thanks,
Dom and
man.
Kyros can do. I'm really excited to go and see what they do into the next year, coming into 2023.
All right.
Hey, yo, Tyrex.
It's a brand new Switch, guys.
What, Tyrex?
Yeah, check this one.
So that was the one with the
That
axe.
was there. You saw it. It clanked with it.
Yeah.
But usually it beats it out because Axe has a little bit of a lower priority move. But I guess Youngling just doesn't have the legs to just contest with that.
Oh, apparently not. I like the fade away. He literally the jump back, the fade away.
Yeah.
3 points.
Oh my god. Now we're gonna go straight into.
Don't start yet. No, do not start.
We actually got Nito and T3 Dom once again.
Yeah. I mean, heading straight into winners finals at this point. So on loser's side, we got Caesars versus Marco, and then on the other side we had Kyros versus Tyranx.
Right. That's actually gonna be really interesting matches that are probably played off stream. I don't know if they'll be up there, but Tyranx will be really interesting against Kyros.
Oh yeah.
There used to be that Tyranx kept a list of everybody that he ever lost to that he has to beat, but he dropped the list. The growth is due to every single player in here, and it's wonderful to see characters and players.
He's grown beyond the hit list. He is the hit list now.
Right. He's gotten everybody at least once that he's wanted to, I'm sure, so far.
I don't know. Does he have anybody that?
What's the rule set? What do you mean, what's the rule set? Stage list. Oh, Mark. I know it's the.
Oh, hey, yeah, it's 2GG. You got Kyros?
Tell him.
Yeah, they'll figure out the stage list. That's what they're asking right now.
Yeah.
But as soon as we get that, we'll probably get started on it.
It's something weird. They have Kyros. They don't have Bastion, which is weird.
Yeah, no Bastion?
I don't think so.
I thought Bastion was on the 2GG list at least once.
No, they don't have Cave is what they don't.
That's it. Northern Cavern, they don't got that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's pretty similar to Kalos, but can't go onto the stage.
See, I prefer the Kalos layout than the Kalos layout.
Well, yeah, because it's the only one that you have actual walls to it. It's an actual stage.